Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. Small on top right side as the yellowish Greyfield. We've got lujzek. On bottom left side as the red Brenner. We've got RedFlower. Either way, when it comes to COs, Brenner is of course nerfed to the cartridge counterparts. 50% boarding cost, 3 radius, only 1 experience, 60 max energy. When it comes to day-to-day power or CO zone, plus 10% offense, plus 30% defense for direct units only. Of course, can make that global and provide 3 healing. This appears to be the cartridge Greyfield, which is the weaker of the weaker Greyfield variant, rather than the buff one that's available to Days of Tiny Wars. Got the standard boarding cost, 3 radius, 30, 60, 60. All units, of course, get the standard 10% offense defense. And for its naval units, seaplanes, and battlecopters in CO zone gets plus 10% offense and 40% defense. Of course, it can make that all global and also cover all fuel, ammo, and material, which may come important this map. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. So we got cartridge Greyfield, the weaker Greyfield, the more accurate Greyfield. This map is a 3-base map with an airport. Calm Tower over here. This is entirely short, so it's 100% traversable. But of course, no defense stars there. There's also double seaport and triple seaports for each side, so plenty of stuff there, of rig. Wait a second, is this High Funds map? I think this is High Funds map. Why rig? This is not the Tiny Wars Greyfield. Maybe we're gonna try to push forward this infantry unit there. Guess we'll find out soon enough. But it seems like a high 10,000 right now. Oh, did not capture that one. Excuse me one moment. I am a little bit paranoid. Is this High Funds? The more I look at it, the more I'm getting confused. Income 1,000. Yep, it went up by 2,000. So this is a High Funds map. So, a High Funds map. I've casted replays where they had some special High Funds properties, but never actually think of casted a High Funds game yet. You have no gray boat, gunboat there. It's also not a black boat either. In the center, probably trying to claim up some column towers. There are decent number of column towers, so 2 on the side, 2 in the middle, so both sides should get 2. Though the center column towers are pretty easy to dominate. We do have recon and artillery here by Brenner. More gunboats pushing infantry units forward. Tank here, so bike, tank, infantry. We've gone pretty far forward. This comm tower has been claimed, and we do have... Oh, I just realized Brenner managed to actually get a submarine out here. Is he doing that just to block traffic? I think this is a speed bump sub. So Greyfield will need to pull out a cruiser to dislodge that. Gets trapped. There is shores here, so this area is 100% traversable. Aircraft carrier. Okay, High Funds. High Funds is a completely different mindset entirely. And I just realized something as well. There is a shore right here preventing these seaports from dropping off units, as well as right here. You have to go for a rig here to unlock your seaport to push forward. Got it. So that's why there's another reason why the rig. I didn't slow down and take a look at the map because I see also a good number of shores here as well. Oh, there's 4 ports, all of them blocked by shores. Landers, of course, can traverse it, but with this temporary seaport, Greyfield now has a. Was that a? Yeah, it's got seaplanes. You can put the seaplane on top of the airport, which is still neutral, or on the HQ to get it CO'd. And he'll get 50% defense, winning level defense on his seaplanes. This might be the first game I ever casted with a seaplane. Granted, that's high funds in general. We've got also rigs here now trying to unlock the ports. Just view this as a weird shaped key, the anchor. Seaplane, only push a little bit forward. Got a submarine here. We got an artillery piece here. Can't do anything versus sub, but he's going to try to perhaps use sub for sub. He may seal the sub. We have a sub over here as well. It is a yellow submarine, but I don't want to live in it. I'm a Mongol fox. I like the open land, open plains, mesas, mountains, not sea. No yellow submarine for me. Of course, artillery can't do much versus the submarine. Now the submarine is trapped there, if that means anything. Of course, got subs here within vision range. Of course, not identification range, but we do also have a roadblock here, so the sub can't pass this region. He will run himself into that sub there. So a lot of things are going on. A lot of artillery as well. There is a decent number of mountains here, so it will provide some good cover. Gunboat strikes gunboat. First naval engagement. No, I'm so surprised the first naval engagement hasn't happened sooner. Red submarine. And we've got two tanks up here to stop this advance. Of course, we got some artillery here. Letting move around. Gunboat push way forward. Maybe trying to be a bit of a bait. We now have a Greyfield battleship. He may load himself up there. Got a couple artillery up here as well. Gunboat strikes gunboat. Does not unload there. Seaplane strikes infantry there. And the sub finds the sub in a bad manner. Now he can be retaliated upon. He does not have a cruiser on the field just yet. Wait, he does have enough funds for a cruiser, right? How much a cruiser cost again? 16. Yeah, he may need to go for a cruiser, seeing the submarine there. Does go the cruiser there, so he will do some base skips. We got multiple seaplanes down south, but this anti-air is in possible range of this seaplane. Just a matter of taking out this tank here, which I don't. He will be able. No, yes, he can take out the tank there. Pull back the bike, put the tank there. The anti-air can push forward and strike the seaplane. Seaplane does take a pretty good hit there. It may just need to fall back to the aircraft carrier. And we do have a Brenner fighter. He buffs, was it direct units or direct ground units? What was it again? Direct units entirely. And now got CO battleship. Cruiser push forward. Battleship sinks the gunboat and sinks the gunboat, giving 20 energy immediately. Anti-air, tank, infantry, and another cruiser. Tank strikes anti-air. The wounded seaplane did get to the aircraft here. This seaplane strikes the anti-air, knocking out. We do have a cruiser here, but it's surrounded by shores, so it's safe from cruiser attack. Seaplane is pretty low on fuel and ammo, so needs to fall back to the aircraft carrier as well. Seaplanes are meant to be played around the aircraft carrier, but they're very versatile and very strong. Does he got that tank there? And now got a battleship here. Wayland, or I've been saying Wayland. Greyfield has artillery up north. Brenner has a good naval force here, as well as own artillery. Right now, Greyfield has 189 versus 262, so it's very much in favor. Actually, no, with day-to-day funds, it's not very much in favor. Greyfield's something slightly behind. And now the income's 46 for the 54. Who cares as well? Let's see. Could penetrate one shot there. Looks like the seaplane is stronger than is pretty good in damage. I know tanks, mechs, and battlecopters have the same firepower, but it looks like seaplanes do have higher firepower. They may have medium tank firepower. And the rig does resupply the seaplane there, so doesn't that go with the aircraft carrier? And the rig can take a hit or two. Battleship does strike the cruiser, but of course got Greyfield's battleship is in range. And we've got a missile. Ready to hunt down and track civilian airliners. Multiple bombers now being deployed on the field, so Brenner's transitioned to bombers. Flare, infantry. Good artillery strike there. Anti-air pursuit up north. Lander up more up north. Gunboat or cruiser strikes gunboat. Cruiser strikes submarine. Battleship strikes tank. Whoa. He had full vision of this battleship. I'm not sure why he didn't strike that battleship. Oh, well, there's also that reason why. And of course, these two ships are in harbor, so they're not spotted. I suppose the submarine's pretty good at taking out battleships. And Greyfield almost has superpower, which is not going to be super useful, honestly. He can make his good naval defense and battlecopter and seaplane defense global, but not really worth consuming the entire turn of a battleship for that. It's probably best just to not deploy the superpower unless the battleship is wounded, falling back, or in transit to another location. Cruiser strikes its sub. Bomber takes up the anti-air. And Brenner's fire has not taken out that unit there. It does get good strikes there on that seaplane, knocks it out. At 32 inches, so his plus does not have +1 expansion because he's Tiny Wars Brenner. Battlecopter tank. Infantry. Oh, cruiser gets trapped on that 1 health submarine. Seaplane strikes the bomber. Seaplane strikes the battlecopter with a boost attack from the CO zone and will one-shot the battlecopter. Battleship, artillery, tank, anti-air. Got artillery range in the anti-air, so that anti-air is going to be knocked out, and maybe the bike as well. Does have a missile strike the seaplane, knocks it out there with the fighter. Some good kills there. Bomber takes out there. Looks like Greyfield's just disintegrating up here. Has nothing to stop the bomber, and not mention all the other supporting infantry in it. Takes out that cruiser. Anti-air gets a good strike there on the seaplane. Right now, Brenner has a value of 259,000. Greyfield has 209. Of course, both players still need day-to-days. So Brenner's in an extremely good position there, and also at 50 units. Usually the unit cap is 50, but that may not be the case on this map. Got a good strike there. Seaplane, what's left of it, did get trapped. Ooh. This is supported by a CO zone, so plus 50% defense versus Brenner's plus 30% defense, plus CO power zone itself, or CO unit, which is 65 defense. So not too terrible strike there. Definitely cost effective. Seaplanes are 15,000. Fighters, of course. Oh, pops a superpower. Did not expect that. So now he does have a global benefits for his naval and sea units, which also right now plus 50% defense globally for his naval units can be very nice if he's worried about a counterattack. Missile takes out that seaplane. Bomber now clears to the far side of that harbor. And now we do have these forces of 24. They only have plus 10. And Brenner has a seal power as well, which he could pop it for a bit of global appearance, which would be used for his command fighter and for this bomber. As some various infantry, pops it. Now the artillery, another fighter, gunboat, tank, and tank. Brenner right now has 60,000 income, Greyfield is 44, and has nearly twice the value with in the hundreds of thousands. Battleship will strike battleship. Brenner's battleships are not too particularly great. In fact, they're not great at all with the CO power. Pretty sure they're classified as indirects, even if they can move and shoot at the same turn. Got a missile, anti-air missile, double missile, so he's really concerned about his opponent's aircraft. There's a submarine, the yellow submarine. It's actually more close to brown, but this profile picture is definitely yellow. Try to flip some more properties over here. Yeah, Brenner's just being hyper aggressive north. He's in the minimum range of the missile there as well. 8 years actually out of range. Greyfield's on 191. Brenner's now at 410. Goes with the gunboat there, gets good strike on the cruiser, rockets, fires away, giving him +1 CO zone. Missile does strike the fighter there, but since Brenner's CO fighter, it had plus 65% defense. Bomber nukes the missile. Artillery gets on top of the base as well, and nothing much you can do to stop that. The battleship maybe will range it. Over on the right side. Oh, hitting the lander now. Just spots the anti-air. Seaplanes at full health. Now the battleship, fighter, infantry, anti-air tank. Missile strikes the battle cover, but thanks to it being a direct unit, it managed to save some damage. And what was... Look at this. All the maxed out efficiency and the CO zone for Brenner allowed that bomber to defend itself quite well. Now got a war tank up north. You have another CO power available for Greyfield, but it's not going to be super useful, honestly. Got a tank and something else got deployed in the field. Excuse me. Seaplanes getting gunned down the various units. Hits the rocket there. Does spot the submarine there for 1 health gunboat, and both of Greyfield's rockets up here did get struck. His command battleship is getting hit as well, his flagship. Greyfield's flagship is down to 1 health, so to fall back, pop the CO power. War tank gets struck by the bomber. Let's see, got a gunboat cruiser. Greyfield's down 144, and Brenner's at about 430. 432. Pops the CO power. Does get some good shots there. Gets a good shot on the ace fighter. Fighter does go down, gets shot down by the carrier of all things, because it does have anti-air weapons, not too particular great ones. Another duster there, and Greyfield has resigned. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.